So happy Tuesday, I think it is, everybody. If that's a real thing, Tuesday, being happy. But let's get this chart open because the market's already open and taking off. Hadn't really gone anywhere, but we're in the first minute anyway. But welcome to Night Trade. I'm Steve, and wasn't here last night. I wasn't feeling very well, and so you know how that goes. Well, if you don't feel well, don't do it. Don't try it. Just wait until a better opportunity. So you know what we're doing again, right? The run, reversal, continuation. That's all. Okay. So that is going to be a situation when we have this pullback here. I haven't even looked to see if it happened at all. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. That's a little bit of a doji, but you might want to take it if it goes to here. I don't know if that's pulling back 25 ticks. I doubt it. But then there's your run. Again here, run, reversal, continuation, go. Let's pull back a little bit further. Run, reversal, and a continuation here, unless it's here. Could be there, depending. Yeah, that's actually there. Actually, that's a continue. That's it right there. Anyway, that's what we're looking at. Run, reversal, continuation. When the continuation candle closes above or below the reversal candle, we're going to take that for 25 ticks, hopefully. And we've got some guidelines that help us. You've seen these before, but for those who are new, I always like to go over them just to make sure that we're all up to speed. So down here we have let's go over here first. Let's go top to bottom. We have a bar counter. You see that it's counting down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When it gets to 0, we're going to get a new candle here. It counts down every 60 seconds. There it is at 59, 58, 57. And we're like 3, 4, 5 seconds into this candle. So every minute we're going to get a new candle that presents itself because we're playing what's called the 1 minute candle. So that's what these are. This represents a minute, this represents a minute, and then the third minute is starting right here. Now down here, this is called the RSI. Now the RSI is an oscillator. At the bottom of the RSI, we have a yellow line that's called support. At the top, we have a yellow line, and that one's called resistance. So we have support and resistance, and I add those two red lines for, just for my own purposes. I don't know if it really means anything, but we don't trade into either of these yellow lines. So if we have a trade that's setting up where there's a run and reversal, the continuation looks like it's going to run us head on into either support at the top, resistance at the top or support at the bottom, then we're not taking it. And we also have this teal colored line, this seafoam, I don't know, whatever, color line here in the middle. I add that also. I added at what I call the 50-yard line. If you look over here, you'll see the number 50. If I get my cursor out of the way, you'll see the number 50. I put it right there because what I want to do is I want to trade up when I'm above the 50-yard line. I want to trade down when I'm below the 50-yard line. So up above, trade up to go long above, trade down to go short below, but not trading into the support or resistance. So those are tight windows for me to work within, but it is what it is. It's not supposed to be easy, guys. It's supposed to be hard. That's why most people lose money at it, because it's hard. And and it's tough to be patient and disciplined enough to follow all that stuff. Now, down here at the bottom, I have another indicator. It's called the MACD. I'll open it up a little bit. And this is the MACD line, the yellow line. The blue line is called the signal line. When the MACD crosses the signal line, when you are below the white line to go up, you can you're supposed to be able to take that and trade up. And you could up here, right? But I don't necessarily use that. I don't trade that. I look at this white line here in the middle. That's called the 0 line, because I know that when I see either one of these lines, this blue one or this yellow one down here, come in contact with that white line, that 0 line, then price action tends to reverse. So price action bounces in the other direction whenever one of these two lines comes in contact. Like if this crosses over and comes back down here, the price action would be coming down until one of these lines touches that white line, that 0 line. That's what it's called, the 0 line. And when it does that, if you're trying to go down, it's going to push and go back up, and there's no real telling how far it's going to cause it to go up. And I'm going to squeeze my screen here so that I can get everything in the middle of the page. All right, so what we had was a run and then a little bit of a reversal right here. And this reversal might just be coming to bounce off of the EMA, but we got to run 1, 2, 3, minimum of 3. 4 is fine, but the last 3 are the ones that I'm really looking at, right? And so if I have a 3 and a reversal, and then we get something that continues and exceeds the top of this blue candle here, I will consider that a continuation and an opportunity to enter a trade. Now, would I enter a trade right now? Not so sure, because I'm already at resistance at the top right here. So what's likely is that we're going to come back down, but who knows? The last couple of nights, well, not last, I don't know what I looked at last night, but I just couldn't do it. But we've had a few nights where it just pushed up against the RSI and just stayed there, and the market just kept climbing. And in that case, if you got in and you move your take profit and you won that first trade and you just kind of sat there, then yeah, you make money all night long. But if you know that's going to happen, somebody call Barron Trump. I'm sure his daddy told him, you know, how to trade today, because he told him how to trade that oil a few weeks ago. Let's move this over here. That's my stop line. I have a green line over here, guys. That's go, red for stop. That's as far as I'm trading, and that distance represents 2 hours. So we got to run here and a reversal. If we could just get this thing on up here, because I can't have more than six candles here. After this initial reversal, I can do 5 more. So at 1, 2, 3, we could get on up here and get this over with. We got just 4 seconds left on this candle. So now 2. So we're not going to reach it yet. So let's just we're at resistance. Can't take it. Can't take it, guys. I just can't take it. I can't take it. Nope, nope, nope. See that? And so while it sometimes feels like all of these indicators and these roadblock, stop signs, yield signs, right, U-turns, they seem to hinder us sometimes from entering a trade, but they have saved me more than they have slaughtered me. So, and they're not always right, but they tend to be right more often than not. So I'm not going to take this trade here, even if this white candle here goes up and exceeds the reversal line, which is that, or the reversal candle, which is that initial blue candle, because it just goes against my rules, and I have rules for a reason. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause it so that this video won't last more than 30 minutes, hopefully tonight. I know they've been kind of long, and I know you guys have things to do. So I'm going to pause it, and I'll come back when something interesting happens. Alrighty, this one looked like it was getting ready to go for a minute. We still have 13 seconds left on the candle, so maybe this will close down below that. I don't know. This is a toughie, because we're right here at the 50-yard line, and it didn't close below. We are stuck on the 50-yard line. Gosh almighty, that's all I needed. All I wanted was for it to just go down and close. So let's give it a minute and see if it closes below the reversal candle. We got a small blue candle here, pretty good size from there, and then another small one. So not a lot of selling pressure. Good for a minute of, pretty good selling pressure, but initially, and then at the end we kind of petered out. So let's see what happens here. I mean, it can still go down and close below and give us a win. It's gonna be a toughie though. Because again, we are on the 50-yard line right at it, and that makes it a little bit tough. We got about 16 seconds left on this candle. Still not going down. Still wanting to looks like it wants to stay above that reversal candle. So, or the start of the reversal candle. So, a couple more seconds and nothing. So again, still didn't want to go down. So sometimes when it's this stubborn, maybe we back off. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. That looks like, is that a 25? Nope. Don't do it to yourself, Steve. Don't do it to yourself when you don't need it. Don't put a wobble in there if you can help it. Anyway, still waiting for this continuation to materialize. Tempted to just go ahead and get in sometimes, but nope, that's not how it's done. Anyway, let's just see what happens. crap, I got in late. Darn it. Doggone it. I hate that. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Because when that happens, I really should bring my take profit up. Well, that's a lot. Man, that's a lot. You know? I got to do it though, because that's just too much. You know? Let's see what happens. There it goes. Got the win, but wasn't a full win, you know? But you know what? That's money. You know? So it's not a full win. It's more like a 3/4 win, but we'll take what we can get sometimes and be happy with it, right? You know? So there we go. Let's go ahead and make that green. Oh, crap. I didn't want to copy that. I want to go to properties and outline and then make it a bright lime green so that we can see it right off. There we go. And so far, it looks like, you know, I did the right thing by bringing it up. You know, sometimes you just have to be conservative, because would we have made it otherwise? Ooh, we would have been just that short. Let's see, right there. You see that? We would have been just that short. I'll open it up so you can see it. See that? We would have been just that short. So, yeah. Right move, I guess, in that case. Let me put my price action back in the middle of the page. And what we're going to do now is just kick back and wait for another opportunity, because that one's over. That little bit of money is made. And yeah, we're going to go back to sleep until something else opens up. Hey guys, I just want to jump back in here real quick. Nothing's really happening right now. We're down here on the zero line, and I'm not looking for anything to happen there, because like I said in the beginning, we're going down, and when we come in contact with the zero line, price action will reverse and go back the other way, and that's exactly what's happening. But the reason I came back is I noticed something, and it might be why I made this entry so late here. There's something that I always do whenever I'm getting set up before I even open up NinjaTrader, and I want to encourage you to do it too. You ever notice how sometimes the candle will end and there's still a second or two left on your bar timer, or your bar timer ends and your candle is still going because they're not synchronized? Let me tell you how you fix that, because it can, you know, in a case like this, you know, it cost me, look at that, I only got 17 ticks out of this instead of 25. So, you know, that's money. So every night before I open up NinjaTrader, here is what I do. Now, I don't know how it would work on an Apple if you have an Apple, but if you have just a regular laptop, you know, whatever, Microsoft laptop, whatever, like me, on the lower right corner of your desktop, there's a clock and a calendar. Right click on that and a window will open. Up at the very top of that window, you'll see where it says adjust date and time. Click on that and another window will open, and you'll see something that says sync now over on the left. Click on that one time. It only takes a couple seconds for that to happen. And then once that's fixed, or once you're done with that, you can shut that out, and then you can open up NinjaTrader. It will not work if you attempt to make this, to sync these two with NinjaTrader open. So you have to shut down NinjaTrader to make this happen. So just a word of caution to you, and that might be why I didn't do it tonight, and I didn't think about it until after I paused the video. So just a word of caution, so you'll know. Looks like we're headed back up now, so I'll come back when there's more to talk about. Just want to keep everybody safe. So I just want to give you guys a real-time update. So we have a little bit of a run here. 1, 2, 3 blue candles, a reversal here, this barely white candle, but then that's a good one there, right? So this is white, kind of a doji, but you know, it's white, so we can count it as a single tick. But anyway, should that blue candle come down and close below this this reversal here, I'm not taking it. For one reason, well, for the primary reason is that we are right here on, we're just laying on top of the zero line. And like I said, when the MACD and the signal line comes in contact with the zero line, price tends to reverse. Like what happened back here. As I was into this trade coming down, the MACD was nice wide open, but by the time it got down here to where I could have won, and I actually won the trade here, we were already pretty much at it. And as we came on down, as you can see, price action started to reverse and went back the other way, just as it appears to be doing even as we speak right now. As we barely tap the zero line, we see the price action push back. Again, this causes very tight windows for us to work in, but if we will adhere to them, then I think that we can be successful by just being patient, watching the chart, looking at these two very simple indicators, right? Understanding that we need a run of at least 3 candles, a reversal, then a continuation within 6 candles of the reversal. So that's all that we're doing. That's all that I'm doing. And no, I am still not taking this trade. Even if it comes down and just crashes through it, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna bide my time. We're still early in the evening. I would have had a full, really nice trade right up front, but I think I did. It could be because I didn't have my time and all that synced. So and it does cause problems. I didn't look to see how far it was off. I just figured it was, and I went back and fixed it because I know that I didn't do that prior to me opening this up. So yeah, I'll stop babbling. Let's kick back. Let's relax. Nothing's going. Even this comes down, not looking for anything right here. So we're going to kick back and wait for another run, reversal, continuation for us to make money. But we gotta have what we need down here and up here. We gotta have it all, or we got nothing. So here we go again, guys. Another trade that I'm not going to take. I know you're probably thinking, this dude don't take no trades. But as you can see, I put a wobble in here. I can't figure out exactly where it is, but I feel like it's just got to be in here somewhere because we've been doing this. I mean, we got out here, and maybe I just got lucky, right? But if you just count from here, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes, right? That's 40 minutes of just going nowhere, just wobbling back and forth, just nothing. And so I can't, I won't say I can't. I just don't believe that even if this candle were to drop down below my go line, that we have the momentum to continue. Again, we're in the wobble if this wobble is real, but it's just not doing anything. And then too, we have not yet really escaped. Well, how are we doing? I want to open this up, which I don't usually do. Which the signal line is still on the zero line, and so yeah, that might be a reason why we're getting a long candle here. And by long, I mean going up. And so let's see. Let me open this up a little bit more. Yeah, it's right dead on it. So yeah, I can't do it, guys. Can't do it. Not with real, if I was working with play money, I'd probably do anything. But let me say something about that while I have your attention when it comes to play money. When you are attempting to learn to trade, it's going to be tough to do, but you want to get into your mind that every trade is real. Everything that you do is real, that these are real trades. And here's why. Because if you just start playing around and doing stuff and saying, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do it this time, but when it's real money, I'm just, I'm going to treat it differently. 9 times out of 10, you won't. It's kind of like, and I've talked about this before, I think on this channel, where doing things that you shouldn't do is kind of like in golf when you're swinging your club. You want to practice the same swing over and over and over again, right? Because if you don't, you will reinforce bad habits. And so when you get out on the course, you're going to, those bad habits are going to reemerge. And then there you are making a swing you shouldn't be making. And then you're over in the woods or in the drink or in the sand trap or whatever. And then the same thing occurs here. If I were to take this trade, it looks like it's going to go down here. I don't know. We got, that thing's over. So anyway, but if I were to take this trade, and I'm just fooling around in simulation mode, then it is likely, that I would do it when real money comes up. So, Gosh, it looks good, doesn't it? It looks good. It look good. It look good. Y'all, it look good. But I can't do it. So let's see if I'm right here. I'm going to hang around on this one, and we're going to just see if I am right. And it's not, it's not even really about being right. It's about following the rules. And sometimes I'll follow the rules, and there will be perfectly good reason for me to do so. Look, we are below the zero line now. Look at that. Oh, wow, look at that. We are below the zero line. Oh, look at that. Look at that. But we're still in the wobble, so I can't do it. Okay, we came out of the wobble, 1, 2 of the 3 candle run. 2/3 of it was in the wobble, right? And then this candle here went right back up into it. And look, this candle, although it pulled down, it reached right back. This wobble is something, man. I don't know. I don't really know what it is, but it is something. So yeah, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the 6th candle. So no, we're not doing that. We can't go past 6, and we're on the 6th candle now. And even if it comes down, I'm not taking it. So yeah, not doing it. And I'll come back when there's something worth doing. So here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing up here. But don't tell you off the rip, I ain't taking it. I can't take it because I'm in the wobble. I'm sorry. And not just that, we're at the ceiling. We're at resistance on the RSI. So it looks good. It looks real good. It's a one and done. Yeah. If it were early in the night, I might take it with an opportunity to make up for it if it were to go up here and close above. If it's a one and done. If it's a one and done at the RSI, at the yellow, not at the red. Sometimes I'll take those, but I would need more time. Right now, all I've got is, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, and it's taking me over, a good hour to just get through this crap. So yeah, that's going to make it hard for me, man. And I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Because I need to get trades in. But it looks like, we're doing this every night, or something like this every night. So, yeah. Wow, it looks good too. But again, we are at resistance up here. And if you were a long trader and you got it and you had information to put you in here, then you probably back your stop loss up and put it like right about here, or something like that. So if it came back down, okay, you got a little something out of it. And then you ride on up into resistance. It probably wouldn't be a big deal to you. But with about 4 seconds on this candle left, I'm going to find out how it ends. So there we go to zero, and let's just see how this thing plays itself out. Again, I can't take the trade because I am a rules-based trader. I say that, but I break the rules I won't say all the time, but I break the rules all too often to say that I'm a 100% rules-based trader. But I would be a 100% or closer to 100% profitable trader if I would stick to the rules. So that's something that I'm dedicated to doing going forward. So yeah, let's just see what happens. Let's let it play out. And if you've already traded this, then I get it if it's boring to you because you've seen it already. But I haven't, because it is, what time is it? It is 7:36 p.m. At Eastern time. And so, yeah, it's the first time I'm seeing it. So it's still interesting to me. And as you can see, looking at the RSI, we are kind of petering out. It still may blast off and going up there, but we're kind of petering out. We went up there to the extreme red line, pulled back, and went up and touched it again. Looks like we pulled back just a little bit again. So I'll pull this up so you can see it if you can't. Right, so we pulled up here, got right to it, right here on this candle, and that blue candle was this pullback here, and then we worked our way right back up to it again, and just couldn't quite get there, right about here, which is what would have been the entry. Now, with that being said, you got to get on up here. It looks like it wants to go, but man, I got to do what I got to do though, guys. So if you did something different here, or if you believe something different would have worked better, then, I'd love to hear from you. But otherwise, I got to stick with what I know. And it looks like we're going back to where we were last week, just getting one trade in a week. And this was the trade right here. But yours truly, look at how far off I am right there, that's, I was like 8 ticks off, because from here to here, it would have been a win. It would have been a win to here. It would have been a win, right? Had I gotten in properly. But because I was late from here, from that little red divot to that green divot, it's only 17 ticks. So I did short myself pretty bad by not getting set up right. And again, if you are trading in simulation, I don't think it would matter in playback. Playback is going to put you in every time where you're supposed to be. But if you are simulating, you're practicing in simulation mode, and you're trading the live market, but with paper money, with monopoly money, then you need to sync your time on your desktop with the time in the system. And again, to do that, go to the date and time at the lower right corner of your desktop, right click on it, and a window will open up. At the very top, you will see adjust time and date. Click on that, and then you'll see another, we'll see to the left where it says sync now. Click on that, and it will only take a second. And then you open up NinjaTrader. Do not attempt to do this while NinjaTrader is open. I don't think it'll make a difference. My understanding is. So again, we are still struggling up here. And so if I had entered this trade here, I'd be sweating a little bit, I'd be positive, about, a few ticks. I could get out now and, just put a few bucks in my pocket. But I'm kind of stubborn, and I kind of like to get my 25 ticks. So, yeah, and there it goes. You see, there it goes. Is it going to reach? Now, if I were trading this live, I would pull my stop loss or my take profit down right just inside that wick right there, and just take it, okay? Because we started out in the wick. I mean, in the wobble. We are at resistance, which means we probably won't go much higher. Although we could, there's no law that says we can't, and so I would be thinking, well, you know what? I better get mine while the getting's good, and so I will go ahead and take that. But you tell me what you did. How'd you trade this? Did you take it? Did you trade it? Did you hold back because it was you were already at resistance in the RSI? Now maybe we're doing one of those things again. You know how it does every night. Taps the EMA, comes up, comes back right at the EMA, but then goes on up, come back again at the EMA and go on up. If that's the case, I'm not doing it. I did it twice, and each time I caught it when it pulled but down far enough just to knock me out, and then continued on up. Just enough to let me know that ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. So since I'm not taking this, I won't keep babbling. I'm going to go ahead and pause it again, go ahead and get ready to close out. I got a couple other things I want to do, and then we'll be finished. Y'all, I ain't going to even lie. I just missed this trade. I just be doggone. Oh, shoot. Okay, because the RSI is pulled back now, and I just looked up. I'm sitting here answering responding to questions on my other channel, so I just missed this, and looks like it's gonna go up and close out. It would have been a good closeout for the night, but I can't get in early. Daggone it. As hard as it's been all week, I sit here and miss this, and this one went ahead and won out, but I don't regret taking it because it's still down here in the looking at the RSI. It was just not a good decision, but by the time it rolled over here, the RSI drained off, it looks like, and we're still above the 50-yard line. And so how could I have done that? My goodness. So yeah, your boy messed up, and you should have gotten that one though. If you're not as boneheaded as me, you saw that 1, 2, 3, a little bit of a doji there, but pull back and then go. So maybe you take it there, maybe you don't because of that, but still, it's I would have taken it. So anyway, Hadn't won yet. Ah, there it goes. Okay, so it won. All right, guys, listen. That's the night. Oh my goodness, how could I have done that? How could I have done that? Yeah, I don't regret this. I really regret this other one. I gotta go ahead and mark this up because I deserve to lose when I do boneheaded stuff like that. I'm supposed to put down everything while I'm trading. Just anyway. Let me do this. All I can say, I missed the entry. Yeah, because the process was there. It was just there. And oh boy. Anyway, so hey, look, listen, it's been a good night. At least I'm positive. And that is the main goal, is to be positive almost every night. Can be positive every night, but almost every night, so that my positives works. Did I say positive? Be positive. Be profitable almost every night, so that my my wins outweigh, largely, vastly outweigh my losses. And as long as you're doing that, you're making money. Should have made that last little 25 ticks. That would have been great, right? Or I should have just gotten in, should have checked my clock. So check your clock, make sure it's synced. If you are trading, what's it called? If you are trading, if you're paper trading, it's what some people call it. And that is when you're trading the live market, and you're just using the phony money that they give you to trade with. But tonight is April 26th. It has been a great night because, again, we win. We didn't win everything we should have won, but we ended positive anyway. And that's always key, guys. That's always key. So listen, I want to thank you for joining me. It's been a great night. I hope you have had a positive night. If you followed the plan, then you should have had at least 2 wins tonight. There were no losses that were tossed in here. Everything that presented itself won, even the one that I passed on intentionally when we were at the RSI. So you had ample opportunity to win, make money, and go to sleep with a smile on your face. So listen, thanks for joining me again here, everybody. We will see you on tomorrow.